What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 17 of the J14 Gamecast. You'll notice it's we're a little shallow on people here this week, but it's just gonna be a two-man podcast. Sean and Jeff are under the weather, and amongst other things, especially Jeff.
Yeah,
sick bastard. So
just can't quit taking vacations. Whether it's regular vacations or sick time.
Yeah, he's just never around doing anything anymore, that kid. So
yeah,
it's just gonna be John and myself today. So
yeah, bear with us. We'll try to go through this.
We're still in the midst of getting us set up at my new digs here. We've got some new equipment, and we're trying new positions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, J14 Sexcast.
I'm leaving.
Didn't you get the memo?
Where's Jeff? That's why I know that here.
Can't wait for Sean to do it.
I'm so scared.
Anyways, this is actually about games. I swear.
Not sex.
Yes.
It can be.
This is a Gamecast.
Maybe sex and games.
Yes. Yeah, there could be. Could be GTA.
With women.
All right, so we'll go through the list. Start with what's new this week and what's coming out. We've got lots of games.
Yes.
So first up, we got here on the most of this all came out on the 11th, I believe, except for maybe Rogue, but I can't recall.
No, both of them came out.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
So first up, we got Retro City Rampage, which came out on PS4, PS3, and Vita.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a remake?
No, that's
I'm thinking of
the monsters.
Yeah.
Right? No, this is something else. This is
okay.
a top-down view, kind of the old school GTA. 8-bit scroller.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Kind of like Miami Vice. Is that what
was
the other top down?
Yeah. Miami.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, same idea, but more old school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
8-bit.
Cool.
Kind of plays a lot on pop culture, like Star Wars, Back to the Future.
Oh.
Those old school fighting games, River City.
Yeah. River City Ransom and
Double Dragon, kind of that style of game.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's fun. I didn't really play much of it, but
you bought it?
Downloaded it. Yeah.
Is it free?
Yeah, I think I downloaded it for free.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out then. The list here is free, so go download it.
If you have PS Plus.
Ah, yes, PS Plus. Next up, we got Pro Evolution Soccer 2015 for everything. PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3.
Sweet. Everything but the Wii U.
And the Vita. Yes, again. Everything but Nintendo. Is this work with Kinect, or it sounds like it should be.
Really?
I don't know, it's a soccer game.
I have no idea. Are they even still making games for that thing?
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh, to be fair, they just released Fantasia, so...
Yeah.
But that'll be probably the last of it.
We got Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham, I think it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I can't... I think it's an all new story and whatever. But it looks cool. It's Lego Batman.
I can tell you one thing for sure. If somebody was here, he would tell you how much he loves it.
Yes.
And everything about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
too bad he's
the expert's not here today. So.
On sick leave.
Sick leave. So, on to the big hits of the week. We got Assassin's Creed Rogue.
I think it's Rogue.
Oh,
makes more sense.
It would make that. It says Rouge here. Okay, that's not fucking it up.
That's how they spell it.
Weird.
Yeah.
But,
well, how else would you spell Rogue? Wouldn't it? Isn't it always with you?
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put that there. So.
Oh, okay. Let's blame Sean. God damn it, Sean.
He sabotaged our podcast from the get-go, and he's not even here.
Bastard. That came out for PS3 and Xbox 360. I thought it was in the Wii as well, doesn't it? No?
I have no idea. We could look that up.
I thought that was a joke we were making, because Unity is not on Wii U, is it?
No.
Yeah, I think Rogue is.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll look it up and get back to you guys.
We'll look it up. Along with that, we've got Assassin's Creed Unity, which landed. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard that it's fun, but I've heard it's also glitchy as hell or something.
Yeah, well, it's part of the news, but I can say it now, a lot of frame rate issues and matchmaking, and
Yeah.
apparently one mission, your main character falls through the floor. So,
Broken. That's interesting. I'm trying to see if the Assassin's Creed Rogue is in fact for. No, I don't think it is for the Wii U. The ratings also aren't very good.
Well, I think Watch Dogs was the last one. Remember that the whole debacle?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
they were saying
right.
that's going to be the last one they're going to make
for the Nintendo.
Yeah, that's strange.
Huh.
Well, there you go.
Nintendo being thrown under the bus once again.
That was their last third party, their big third party.
Yeah,
because I don't think even COD
is playing on Wii or making games for them anymore. Not Advanced Warfare.
No, not any Call of Duty. I don't think even Black Dog or
Black Ops, Black Dogs,
or Ghosts. It has a dog in it.
Black Dose Dog. Call of Duty 17. Close enough.
Yeah, I don't think Ghost came out on Wii U.
No, I don't. I think.
If so, I apologize to the Wii U fans.
You missed out on a really subpar Call of Duty game.
It was awesome.
It was awesome for me to play for 2 weeks and then trade it in. Yep.
Yeah, another thing about Unity, I was really concerned of how it's going to be. I heard a lot of things like it was going to be improved, better gameplay, more smooth.
Yeah, really fixed a lot of those vices that people have with the Assassin's Creed universe. You know, the moving around and.
Yeah, it does. Like after watching and reading reviews, it just sounds like it's pretty much the same game as any other Assassin's Creed. Maybe a little modifications and add-ins here, but it's pretty much aesthetically pleasing, but the same kind of feel.
Yeah.
So if you're into that,
I think their big thing on this one was the co-op, and I haven't heard too much about that yet.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe the reviews will be better once it's a bit more consistent and actually working properly. So, because that was, I'd be curious to play it. That'd be cool. Like the multiplayer in Black Flag, I found was really dull. It was really
I didn't really play it. What do you do in that one?
It's kind of you just do like these chase and tail missions. Kind of you just do it with another partner, but it's not really that coordinated. And I don't know. It's
you just do missions and that's it. It's not like you take on the whole story.
No. It's these little you do these runs. And you got to beat a certain amount of time, and I don't know. It's kind of it
doesn't sound that fun. I mean,
no.
When you want a co-op game, you want it to.
And you're just like running around. There's no consequence to hitting people. You just run and you just jump on them and stab them. Like it's
no, that's how most Assassin's Creed is.
Yeah,
you're just running around and pushing guys over. Like, you're not getting
away, man. I'm an assassin. You don't know I'm here. So,
exactly.
Whatever. So, this is I came so close to dropping like $600 and buying all of this.
What's that?
And that is the legendary. They should have that. It should be the LMMC edition. The Halo Master Chief Collection. And so that dropped on Tuesday. I know Jeff picked it up. I know he downloaded it.
Yeah, he pre-installed it.
Yeah. And he said he was enjoying it. It looks really good.
For the single player.
Yeah. We'll get into news some later about the multiplayer problems. But aside from that.
Yeah, sounds like it looks good. And from the cutscenes that we saw.
Oh, yeah.
They look amazing. They put out
They put a ton of work into this, and it's an awesome package. So I almost bought an Xbox and just did it. But I realized that I would just be playing games on a new console that I've already played before. It didn't seem very justifiable.
Yeah, that's fair. It'd be a bonus. Unless it included 5, that might have been something. Maybe. No.
Yeah, well, and it's got the beta for which is sweet. Like I'd be down for that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait a tiny bit longer, like Christmas.
Yeah, it's gonna drop soon. Like it dropped $350 in the States, right? And you said you almost Wasn't it on sale for
it's dropped
$3.70?
here in Canada for $3.70.
Oh, okay.
So
wonder if
we
that's
did
a-
drop it, just
right,
to
'cause
match
it's,
the dollar amount
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. We've also got Tales of Hearts R that came out for the Vita.
I'm excited for that. But first,
Is that the sister sequel to like the Zillia games? It's the same.
well, no, it's not. It's like every other Tales game. It's a new game.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's a 3DS remake. It came out on 3DS and was ported over to the Tales to the Vita.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But is it the same story as Zillia? No, it's not. It's a whole new story.
Right. Okay.
Right, like how every Final Fantasy is different.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
But this is a port from the 3DS game.
Yeah, that's from what I understand. We'll take a look later and correct ourselves next episode if I'm wrong. You can throw apples at me on the streets if you see me. Tomatoes. Apples, because I can eat those.
Yes.
Well, I can eat tomatoes.
Apples
just
hurt,
messy.
man.
I'll try to catch it.
I
got good
belted with a
reflexes.
cold apple before.
Thanks.
This is a delicious apple.
That's how I imagine it would go, but I'll just get
Hi, the stem.
I should have said something softer.
Too funny.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to what have we been playing?
Well,
I think your list might be a bit longer than mine, but
no, it's been a little. Maybe
Destiny,
Destiny. Just Destiny. Can't really say much.
We're gonna do the raid on hard.
We
We're gonna
did
finish the hard raid.
We did the normal raid.
Yes, we did the normal raid.
How
easy.
fantastic was that?
It was good. We fucking rolled it.
We rolled it, and what did we get?
Absolutely fucking nothing. Absolute jack.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, so
we are stuck at level 29 forever and ever.
And never.
And never gonna be able to do the next raid.
To get better gear and never finish the game.
Yep.
Ever.
That's it. That's how we just.
That's our destiny.
Yeah, that's our destiny. Destiny 2, please come quick.
I do want to get the expansion pack, so
yeah, I need to do that. You get something for ordering it now.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So I'll have to do that.
The banner thing. I can't remember what that's about.
Banner?
The Iron Banner stuff? I thought that had something to do with that.
Oh, Iron Banner?
I can't remember.
No, I think that'll just be a new weekly event.
Okay.
One
They
of
bring you back.
Events. No, they were fixing it up because
it was people didn't like it last time.
Yeah, it sounded ridiculous from what I heard.
Yeah, it was meant to be hardcore, but for matching up with your actual gear and playing it as it is, but
yeah, it's supposed to be based on your weapons and your gear. Right?
Yeah, whereas Crucible now it's all leveled out, right? But
Yeah.
now if you're level 30 and you fight a level 6, you're
Exactly.
they're destroyed.
Whereas where the Iron Banner before,
It was
level
a bit,
6 guy
it
could take out a
was
level
still
30
taking out, yeah,
in 3 hits. You're like, what?
How?
Yeah. So it's kind of ridiculous, but they'll fix that. It sounds exciting. I might want to.
Yeah, because I didn't play it.
Yeah.
I'm the PvP guy, so
Yeah, they were saying that even if you're not a lower level, if you still have good guns, you could still do
right.
damage.
Yeah, if you have fully upgraded weapons and stuff. So I think they said between 3 to 5 levels is still there's a chance you can still take out guys, and then once you get beyond that, then it starts to become a bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, no, I've been playing Destiny. Yeah, just Destiny. Working on a new character. I was playing Freedom Wars finally. I'm digging that game.
yeah, you and Sean both.
Yeah, it's really at first trying to get adjusted to. It's a different control scheme. Like I was just trying to play it like Destiny style. So I'm like, I can't play this game, but it's fun. Kind of feels like almost kind of like a Monster Hunter if you ever played that before.
Yeah.
But it's a bit more complicated with. They have this thing called a thorn. It's basically a grappling hook, and you can use it to drag down enemies or grapple onto enemies and chop off their arms and stuff like that. Yeah, but I only put like an hour or 2 in it, so I'm looking to put more. Well, we'll see.
It's a pretty long game, isn't it?
Yeah, you can sink over 50 hours into it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Is it a PS4 game?
It's just the Vita.
Just the Vita. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know how much time I'll have with a couple of
This
upcoming games that you can sink almost 90 plus hours.
It's gonna be more than that, man.
5 years.
Yeah. 7,000 hours.
Yeah. No, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's it. I didn't pick up anything else, and I did try Advanced Warfare. It's fun. It was okay.
Yeah, I bought it. I was gonna try and play it tonight. Just haven't had as much time. Trying to put some time into Destiny is because when we're all around, it's to try and get the raid done and everything.
Yeah,
so
it's
end up playing it, even though sometimes we don't really accomplish anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I've obviously been playing Destiny mostly too. I beat Legend of Korra. Actually, so did you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we both beat
How
Legend
did I
of
forget
Korra.
about that?
This is okay. We're remaining. This is the Legend of Korra podcast now.
So
I'm
J14.
gonna order
Legend
the
of
coasters and the glasses, and they'll be on every fucking
Oh
show.
man, that's so sick. I was like,
Yeah,
For the
I'm totally gonna
glasses.
do that now because I just won money today. Fuck yeah, done.
yeah.
They'll be here next podcast.
I wonder how much they cost. It can't be
They're
that
like $20.
expensive. Okay, that's
Yeah,
not too
and the
bad.
coasters are like $15.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they'll be sweet.
Yeah.
I really like them.
Get a
They're cool. They
costume.
get good designs on them too. They're not lame.
Yeah, there's that picture of the face and you're like,
Yeah, like no, it's the cool symbols and everything.
yeah, the wind, water, and you just have to air and fire.
God.
But yeah,
The game,
Legend of Korra.
yeah, Legend
What'd
of
you think?
Korra. It was definitely ended up being a bit shorter. I remember the first half of it. I don't know. You get to chapter 5 and 6. I was like, oh, there's a few chapters but I really did like the gameplay, and I like how it seemed like it evolved at a good pace. So you getting your elements back, and then being able to use them all in accordance, and the stuff. It all just kind of builds on each other, right? The type of enemies you face, because then once you start getting the 3 elements, you need to rely on water to do long distance stuff. And then there's always a lot more enemies, right? And then so you're using earth more because you're trying to do a lot of damage, and then you get fire, and fire can do a bit more group stuff, and eventually air, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Air is crazy.
I rarely use fire. I use everything else.
I found air and fire just to be a little similar.
Okay.
I found there was a bit more good combos with fire. I didn't unlock all the moves too, and I found a lot of those moves you unlock are really helpful. They really like the water one. There's a water whip one that takes an enemy and drags them to you.
I really use that.
Yeah, that one.
I unlocked it, but I didn't use it as much.
Yeah, I took a bit of time to do that stuff, and I found it helped a lot. I really liked it. I just wish they involved more of the characters. You can tell that they didn't have either much time with the other voice actors, or just in general. I was hoping that even if you don't play as them, Bolin or Mako would fight alongside you, or Tenzin or whatever, and it just ends up being Korra the whole time.
Yeah, considering how much the game was and how much time they invested, it's that would have been awesome. But yeah, maybe they didn't have money to fund that stuff. But for what they did I think it was a good job.
The battle mechanics were great. They really were. I really liked them for if they were to make a full-fledged game, I'd buy it totally.
It'd be
awesome.
10 times better than it was.
If they could do a whole book worthy of how a normal season is, it'd be sweet.
Yeah, this felt like just an episode.
Yeah,
a really quick episode.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I enjoyed it. The ending was fun. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, Avatar mode.
Yeah.
Spoilers. You go into this little state called Avatar State,
and it was pretty badass.
Oh,
Makes you feel you're kind of a god.
Yeah, I playing through that game. I didn't even think that was gonna happen. For some reason, I didn't think that was ever gonna happen.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just didn't think about it
because I had read about it, and I knew someone mentioned it. That someone was just wait until you get to the Avatar State, and it was it's fucking awesome.
Oh okay.
And I was totally thinking that. I was waiting for it. I was it has to be at this point because it's there's just too much shit going on.
Yeah, you're I'm getting bombarded, and you're
and then just unload. Yeah, it's fun because man, this game was not easy. I wasted a lot of time having to redo
same
the bosses. It was just not. It really
the last boss took me a bit too.
Yeah. I was constantly buying items and having to use items. Like it was, so that's why I made it felt like it was balanced. It you know.
You actually use it.
Yeah, you know, it actually gave you a reason to use all that stuff. I found I used all my money all the time and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried not to use or buy items. The only important items like the skills. I haven't bought any healing items until towards the end because I was having a hard time with the boss. So I bought the ones you can heal yourself and the one that can revive you.
Water, that revives you. Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it forces you to use items. I was just really stubborn and trying to get through without. But yeah, I repeated a lot of missions, and throughout the whole game, I didn't know how to properly use the fighting system. I was telling you, I didn't know how to. I didn't understand the charging skill. Yeah. Like it had that there, and I didn't understand it until towards the end.
Oh jeez, yeah, that makes a big difference because especially with Earth. Man, if you charge us on their attack, they do a lot of damage. Yeah,
like there's these gauges. You could have 1 bar, 2 bar, or 3 bars, depending how far you leveled up your skill. And at each level, the attack gets stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
I had no idea.
So when you charge it up that much more, yeah, exactly.
So I was like, because I was just fighting, and I had no idea that that's what the charging did. I thought it was just when you charge it, it was just a stronger attack, and that's it. And then you just go back into fighting, but once I realized how to do that, it was a lot better.
I used one item that it temporarily maxes out your charging, like your chi.
Oh yeah,
I saw just like you just go ape shit, and like it's kind of like going into the Avatar state.
Oh man,
bit. Like you can really pull off some combos, and I did that in a couple parts because it was hard, and there was so much stuff. I think I'd used it in the spirit part when there's like 8 million spirits.
Yeah.
And the 2 big ones, right? The 2 bosses ones. I used that because I died so quickly, over and over. That part was hard.
Yeah, those big ones like 2 arms
and like they're trying to counter their shit is so weird because they move weird and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I had a hard time countering the last boss. You know how he charge to you? But sometimes he changes up where he charges at you and then jumps above you.
Yeah.
And then smashes down. I tried blocking that and I just couldn't to counter it. Didn't work.
Yeah, and it's crazy. The game relies on you to. I never beat. I
use
couldn't beat the mech attacks without countering.
Yeah,
you have to.
Countering, blocking, dodging, everything's essential. It's surprising how complex the game is, and
for how totally. They did such a good job with the battle mechanics. I hope they make another game or use it somehow. I was impressed for the, was there a little lack of content? Sure. It'd be cool if there was like an open world Legend of Korra game or something.
Oh, exactly. They could definitely do that. And with the powers, I'm like, you could totally just fly around.
Totally. That's like how fucking cool would that be?
Like even Flame, like you get a little dash, but if they had an open world game, you just fly or zip around with that. Or air, just your little.
Yeah, get a glider and like.
I didn't know how to do the ball thing.
Yeah,
I had to try that.
It was really cool and it was really fast too, which was sweet because the enemies don't really attack you while you're on it.
Oh really? Yeah, they'll show me when. We're done this, but. Going back to what you were saying, how it was really balanced for the game, like the flow of it. I like how they broke up each episode with like you're running and fighting around as well as you have Naga. These Naga runs.
Yeah.
And you do it a couple times, you're thinking, okay, there's going to be another one, but they surprise you with the last one.
Yeah, which was sweet. They don't overkill it. It wasn't like the exact same. Each one was a bit different enough. The scenery and stuff.
And cool. They give you elements to use.
Yeah, to make it easier, and then they make it a bit harder.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good mix.
So overall, fun game. Worth your $15. Get it if you haven't. First, you have to be a Legend of Korra game fan, not a game. If you are the game, well, I don't know how that works.
Skynet.
If you're a Legend of Korra fan, go get it. It's $15. It's definitely worth your buck.
Yeah, totally.
Unless you really aren't a fan of Devil May Cry or those God of War series.
And if you're not really willing for a challenge, it is definitely
a bit
challenging. It will take you will die a few times.
There's easy, but I haven't tried easy, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. I know normal is pretty. Yeah, I know. And there's extreme mode, which like you'd have to be good. You'd have to know the mechanics really well. So yeah, aside from that, randomly I fired up Skyrim the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still works. I'm surprised.
Oh.
Usually, if there's an update, it breaks the game. They have so many mods. They haven't
Really?
updated it since like March last year, so it's still. I was determined to beat Dragonborn because I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
So I just felt like firing that up.
Can't wait till they come out with a new Fallout.
Oh my god, man!
I think I'll have no life for that year.
I just.
So I mean, good. Dragon Age is gonna take a lot of time, but
next gen
Fallout.
Oh, imagine like, shit. What's that game they just remade? That was super awesome on the PS4.
The Last of Us?
No.
GTA?
No.
It just remade?
Yeah, it was another big remake, and Jeff was all crazy about it.
Diablo?
No. There's a first person. It's kind of like Fallout.
Oh, Metro?
Yeah, Metro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it looks like that. Oh my god.
It's gonna look 10 times better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, look at Skyrim. Look how much it pushed the level, right?
Yeah, totally. Skyrim looked awesome, even on the beginning of at the end of last gen.
Yeah. So, oof.
Can't wait, man. Fallout Boston. Right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Brotherhood of Steel. I love those guys. They had such wicked armor.
I should play through those again. I should play through New Vegas because I haven't, and Jeff bought it for me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Bought it on sale. It was like $5.
Yeah, it's hard, right? So many games.
I didn't get into it after I played because I sunk in. I literally beat every mission of Fallout 3. Like I 100%ed that game. And
yeah, I think you bought it for you right away. So
yeah, and then right afterwards, I own New Vegas on 360.
Oh,
I bought it used for like $12.
Oh, okay.
And then I tried playing it, and I just couldn't.
You just like burnt out
because they have to start over, and you have no weapons. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, and it was really interesting. They changed up the mechanic, right?
I know, and I've heard between you and Sean, and I've heard so many people say New Vegas is great.
Yeah. Still flaws, like you can still
it's
the game.
A Bethesda game. But nonetheless. So that's it for what we've been playing. Okay. Shall we move on to the news?
Yeah, let's do the news.
The news.
The news.
We got lots of news because there's lots of games. And when there's lots of games, there's lots of news. And then there's lots of idle stuff.
Okay. I was wondering where you're going.
So, what we got here? We got Just Cause 3 was announced, which is that's sweet because Just Cause 2 it was kind of like.
Love that game. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of like
GTA.
Yeah, mixed with it kind of reminds me of Payday. It had that like B level quality.
It's actually, if I would have to say B in terms of like, it's just like your 80s action movie. It's just ridiculously over at the top action.
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
The physics are out the window. I mean, it's still fun, but in terms of physics, I mean, like, he has this grappling hook again, where you can just, if, for example, you're falling out of an airplane, if you grapple towards the ground, you're saved.
Makes total sense.
As long as you grapple towards the ground, you're okay. If you don't grapple, you're dead. Grapple is your everything.
So they say that they're going to improve parachuting and improve grappling physics, so it'll be a bit more realistic, maybe.
No, I heard. Yeah, they're going to do that, and it's going to be a bit more. Still keep that ridiculousness.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be still fun.
That's cool. I'm sure it'll be fun. It looks like a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
We got Minecraft PS4 getting a Skyrim mod, and I heard about this, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I've seen people do this on the computer already on PC. They've made Skyrim skin packs for Minecraft.
Oh, really?
And, oh, that's the thing in Minecraft is people like to recreate games in Minecraft.
Like the actual.
Yeah, I've seen people as close as you can, like the Hunger Games. I've seen people like remake the Hunger Games is a thing in Minecraft anyway, but like I've seen people like remake Destiny in Minecraft.
Yeah, no, I
try to add in
layout and
stuff
stuff
make it.
Oh, like work and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
There's lots of that stuff that goes on, like Half-Life mods I've seen in Minecraft. It gets crazy.
Oh,
the
man.
Minecraft community is
that'd be so
hilarious,
cool.
man. So I would like to try this because Minecraft or a Skyrim Minecraft would be
like. Would it?
awesome.
Is it just Just
I
the
think
skin?
it's just skin,
Okay.
so it just makes
Yeah.
everything look like Skyrim.
Okay, it's not actually Skyrim. And
But it'd be
Minecraft.
cool. It'd be cool to build,
That'd be
like,
sick.
rebuild some of the cities. I'm sure Jeff and I would get a kick out of that. And hopefully it works better than Skyrim did on PS3. That's funny. You got to plug that in there because Skyrim on PS3 was
Garbage.
awful, so bad. We got some PlayStation 4 update news. So 2.01 released last week or the week before, and that was to fix the rest mode issue. And so they issued another issue or update this week, and people were kind of confused as to what it did. And then
I have no idea.
it turns out it was to fix Dragon Age.
Oh.
For the developers, the testers, the reviewers. I guess there was some game-breaking glitch. It doesn't say here, but they couldn't. It was unplayable, so they had to deploy this patch for Dragon Age. So for the rest of us, it's completely useless.
Okay.
Unless I'm assuming that there's the gold release of the game probably doesn't have this issue. Maybe it does. Maybe they'll fix it for everyone else once the game's out, but I don't know. So, but it was for the people reviewing it.
Stoked.
Who said, the rest of us don't have it.
We'll soon have it.
As we alluded to before, Master Chief, the Master Chief Halo collection. They're definitely suffering from some matchmaking issues, which is too bad. I need being the Halo fan I am and stuff. I need to look up how they're actually running the servers, because all the online components for all the games work. They're all intact, so they must be running it on new servers.
Would that mess it up though?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know how that is when you run an old architecture on new software, new hardware kind of thing. I don't know. I can't help but think that that's breaking in.
Maybe.
And with the amount of people probably trying to play.
Yeah, because if they're trying to build, like you said, if they're trying to base an old architect on a new, maybe they only had so many servers before, but now this is...
Yeah, they've got more, and then, the coding probably wasn't made for that, because they didn't remake the game, they just...
Yeah, that came out on Xbox
2007? That's almost 7 years ago.
No, longer. The original Halo?
Oh, yeah. Those ones especially.
Oh, yeah.
I think the original Halo was just local, so I think that one's easy. And I know they remade it on PC, so I bet you that one's not hard. But Halo 2 ran on the original Xbox Live servers.
Was it?
Yeah, so that one I would think would be tough.
Yeah.
Because they just kept it up for the longest time. Forever. It only closed down 2 or 3 years ago. The Halo 2 servers were still running.
Yeah, and I remember they tried to kick the last guy off. Some guys staying on.
And they freaked out, and 10,000 people were still playing regular, and they kept it going for another couple of years.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I don't know if the Halo 3 servers were shut down. I don't think they were, if I recall.
Well, if they didn't, it's back up.
Yeah, I guess. So maybe the old ones are the actual Halo 3 game.
Yeah.
I logged in once in a while for shits, but I haven't logged in a while, so. But Microsoft says they're going to patch it soon. I'm sure they will. I'm sure this week it'll probably be working much better. They've already made some fixes to help it, so. Master Chief Halo Collection fans, fear not. Jeff, doesn't matter to Jeff. Jeff doesn't play multiplayer. GTA news. There's a day one patch that'll release on Monday. Tomorrow. Before launch, so that'll download. I think there's you can preload it, so which will be cool. I need to do that. There's GTA 5 preload issues, which
preload.
I'm not. I would need to. Sean probably did this part. I'm not 100% sure what the issues are exactly.
Oh no, I was reading up a bit about it. There was just people not able to download it.
Oh, the preload stuff.
So, but I was reading more into it. Some people are able to now after just quitting and starting it over again. But I think it'll just blow over.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's if Rockstar has had any experience with fucking up their game and updates, it should hopefully be any better. They've already done this once with the same game. So, Bungie, Destiny news. Bungie this week talked a lot about their all the updates they're working on.
Oh, really?
they've been talking about voice and matchmaking for the last few weeks. That's been their big focus.
Yeah.
So this week, I don't know if matchmaking has changed yet, but I know that they're adding voice to matchmaking. I think it's already in there. I think it's to the last couple of days it was a beta, and I think the actual update hits tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Basically it just adds
like a week before the actual whatever. Is it the
DLC?
expansion or the? I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
DLC launches on December 6th or something.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why.
So
they're trying to get ready for the next raid and everything.
Yeah.
So the options are now there once you join a fire team. If you want to, if you're
talk to your teammates, let them know there's a guy killing them from behind. I think that's useful information.
Yeah, that's. I get the reason why they didn't want to is for like griefing and stuff and things like that. But and I can see because the Halo games were absolutely infamous for that stuff. So Bungie knew, and I get that. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, you need to in these games. Does anyone ever play World of Warcraft without a mic? Those raids can't happen without communication. There's no way. So
well, even then, I think on the PC, they're just using a third party to do communication. Because I don't think there's a built-in voiceover system.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
that's on PC.
Yeah,
whereas the consoles,
can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. And they've also talked about updating the exotics. The exotic weapon patch is still coming to fix the legendary bounty guns.
Oh yeah.
They're adding shaders. I think they're working on adding more exotics. I don't know if that's going to hit with the DLC. So they've got some stuff coming along the way. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be another patch to
fix the raid.
The Templar fight's going to get fixed. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's so broken the way it is now to beat the second part.
So fun.
But it's awesome.
It's awesome for us. We'll try to take advantage of as much as we can.
Yes.
We need to. Because they just screw us over and over again.
Fuck. So, and it's, once you're on hard too, God.
Hey, you're playing raid. You want some ascendant energy? Or shards? No.
No, I have so many. Just give me weapons.
What's in here?
Here you have everything.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Alright, let's keep going. We've got some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news. There's a patch available for PC and PS4. I think it came out this week. I should load it up and see. I guess I'll find it.
What's just for a patch?
I'm sure it's just for multiplayer stability.
Oh, okay.
Every Call of Duty
they're
suffers
having
from that. So, which is also why I really haven't played this week. I'm just kind of letting it. Even when I played with Jeff on launch day, it was a mess.
You played with him?
Yeah, I know. We played multiplayer for like an hour.
Online?
Mark it. Write it down.
Online. When was this? Like...
It was in the future. 2030.
Okay.
PS7. But yeah, it happened. It was crazy. What else here? We've got Assassin's Creed. The Unity issues frame rate. We were talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
it's
having
kind of
its
a mess.
issues too, so we'll see what happens.
Seems that, it's such a... That's why, I was so... not that Destiny didn't have its plagues either, but for them saying they had, 3 million... They're or 1 million people were logging in a day or something weird like that. It was a fuckload of people playing this game, and they had such few problems at launch.
No, they were awesome with it, right?
Yeah,
so,
they didn't really have problems until after
there was server overload. You could just jump in.
Whatchamacallit,
the beta,
the centipede error thing. That was really the only issue I heard with Destiny.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was just a PS4 thing.
Yeah, and it affected universities and stuff because of the networking schemes there.
Oh.
So a lot of, kids trying to play out of universities have this issue.
Oh, right, because, something they can't. Yeah, that was something completely separate of Bungie and Sony. That was just, their network.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
No, the launch was just smooth. Even with the beta, you just jump into it.
I know, the beta didn't feel like a beta. It felt like a polished game.
It looked really nice. You jumped into it right away. You didn't wait for a bit.
I know
You end up
it was refreshing because it seems lately every launch game
has some issues,
detrimental breaking feature.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at Drive Club. Something will happen with GTA, guaranteed, because it's Rockstar.
Actually, speaking of something game breaking, I was reading on some forums. I'll have to look into this, but Assassin's Creed Unity, a person's file was corrupted and deleted, or something like that. So
Jeez.
It's really upsetting.
Yeah,
when something like that happens. I'll read into it. I don't know if that was the game itself or he's
losing game data is the ultimate, right?
Especially if you sunk
if you sunk 10, you don't want to do it again. That's enough to me. Just be like, nope, I'm trading the game back in.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah, trading everything.
Especially depending on how much you like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be enough to just stop playing it. Lots of EA games coming to PlayStation now. So
really?
I'm not sure. They must be. I don't know if they're cheap or if they're free.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We'll see, I guess.
But we've got 5. I heard about this today, and so we've got Mirror's Edge, Mass Effect 2, Dead Space 3, Bejeweled 3.
Bejeweled?
Yeah. Okay. NBA Jam L on Fire Edition. So those are all coming to PlayStation now.
I know one person who loved Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Someone
and he'll like NBA too. Yeah, he loves that shit.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, yeah, no, it's NBA Jam, so yeah.
So PlayStation Now. But that's what I'm trying to understand. So if you have PlayStation Now, you're allowed to play these games? You still need a console to play them, right?
No, it's PlayStation Now is a rental service. Think of it like that.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused with
the remote play. Right?
Yeah, no, and the box.
The PlayStation TV.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. There's so many PlayStation products out, but yeah, PlayStation Now is the renting service. You can rent it for a certain amount of hours, days, or a month.
That's all streamed, right? You don't have to download.
Exactly.
Anything.
It's and it's PS3 games at the moment.
Right.
I don't know if it's PS1. But yeah, PS3 games. So if you didn't have a PS3 before and you wanted to try all their great content they had on there, you can stream these games.
Yeah, the whole idea is to eventually generate the entire library, right?
Yeah, and they'll eventually... I think they are allowing the new compacts to do PlayStation Now. So
new compacts?
Sorry, the Xperia 3 compacts.
The
Xperia 3 line. You can play PlayStation Now and remote play.
That's cool.
So, and you just have to sync up a controller with either the tablet. Or
right?
the phone.
Yeah. As you see on the commercial, that's cool.
So
makes you want to buy a
we'll see.
Z3. Some bad news: Bloodborne was delayed, and I'm not surprised because it seems so
quick.
Yeah, and like it was such a hype release, and the people were kind of holy fuck, it's only like 8 months away, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was just like announced. Yeah,
and so I'm not surprised. So it was delayed supposedly until March 25th, 2014.
It's probably for the best considering they were going to release like a week before or a week after the order.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's to get out of that way and make sure that the game is on track, which I'm fine with because don't rush this.
Baby,
the game looks exactly. It hasn't been long enough since Dark Souls 2. There's no rush.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 just came out this year, actually.
Yeah, last March.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, it hasn't even been a year yet.
I miss it.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to play it, but Destiny. Raid.
But so good. So good. Some Capcom news. Capcom has said that they are only going to focus on new IPs.
Yeah?
Which is cool, because they've remade their games how many times?
Yeah, they're doing that Resident Evil remake.
Like remaking a remake. 2014, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's about.
That's what. Yeah, remakes of remakes.
I wonder if the studio's planned for that now. I wonder if they make a game and think, you know what, in the year or two after, we're just going to work on a remake for this game.
I think they're.
And I don't know if that's because of we're only 1 year into the next gen console, PS4 and Xbox. So games like The Last of Us and Metro and GTA 5, because they were such good hits it's plausible to let's redo them and put them on next gen so everyone else can play them.
Well, definitely.
I don't know if you'll see a little bit less of that moving forward now.
I hope so too. Or maybe if they're going to put it on last gen, just release at the same time.
Yeah, like with these other games,
Or-
Unity and Destiny. And,
Or maybe
right?
it just takes time to, port it over.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. We'll see what happens. It'll be another year or two before they stop making games or seeing less being released for last
like
gen.
actually seeing just next gen.
Yeah,
Because like was Sunset Overdrive, was that just an Xbox One release?
yeah,
Or is it an Xbox?
yeah, just an
360?
Xbox.
Xbox One. Okay.
XBL, yeah, Xbox One.
XBO.
I was gonna say Xbox.
Xbone.
Yeah, butcher that, but no, I feel like Capcom has been a bit more edgier than the rest of the bigger third-party studios in terms of trying new IPs. Like they released that Soul Murdered Suspect. They're doing Deep Down. I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, but at least they're trying.
What's that dragon one that Sean loved?
Dragon's Dogma?
Yeah, Dragon's
Yeah.
Dogma.
Which was good.
Lost Planet was a new IP. I mean, they did three versions of those. I mean, three. I don't know what we call it. 3 releases of it. So
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they always try to. They've been trying to put new IPs, but yeah, again, they come up with older stuff.
Yeah, I mean, every
Reviews.
company likes to remake their own games once in a while. But
Yeah.
Capcom does a lot of it. Considering their old games really aren't that old.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Resident Evil remake. Mind you, I almost wish that they would remake Twin Snakes for current, right?
A lot of people didn't like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Twin Snakes.
I liked it, but some of the stuff was just over the top. Like Snake being crazy. This is too much like a Japanese anime.
Yeah, like a lot of the fight scenes and everything were a little...
Like he was doing backflips and jumping and over
yeah,
rockets.
like...
It was cool. Don't get me wrong. It was over the top action movie, and maybe that's what they were going for. And yeah, I liked it. I still liked it.
So did I. It made it seem like he was actually like a super soldier a little bit,
Mhm.
you know. But
Like he was supposed to be, I guess.
yeah, because he was like,
He didn't have like crazy powers. He just
he
able
was
to.
actually like a soldier.
Yeah, they did this. They actually did the scene where a cyborg ninja kills everyone.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
In the PS1, they didn't have that. They just
Yeah.
show the room and it's all bloody. and
Right.
people are dead. In this one, they actually shown that, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense because he's a cyborg ninja.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like the fact that you had the first person view, which made fights a lot easier.
Yeah.
Apparently, I still I think when I went through it, I just played it traditionally, and it played just as good. So you had that option.
It was still a good remake. They put a lot of effort into that one.
Yeah, it was
and
really
it was
good.
cool because it was on an unusual platform at the time.
Yeah, it was going back to its grassroots. It went back to Nintendo, where it
Yeah,
kind of first started out. Well, I first started out on
Super Nintendo.
on
Or no, Nintendo. NES.
a different console. It was called the MSX. It looked like a computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I don't know if it was Japanese or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think it might have been just Japanese. That's why we haven't seen that. And then it got ported over to the NES.
Right, the Famicom.
Yeah.
So that's, I think that's it. That's it for the news. That's a lot.
It's good.
We still take for a run through it, even with just two of us.
Yeah, jeez. We're doing good for time.
Cool. All right, so we're going to move on to our infamous talking points. And so this week we're going to do talks. I would feel better if Sean was in on this because Sean and I are the Dragon Age geeks.
Yeah, I have no idea, so I'll try my best to.
But we were going to talk about the Dragon's Keep.
Okay.
And that's I think for people who haven't even played it, it's still a good idea to go through and do it because you kind of need to. And if you haven't played the first two, it gives you a really good base of what happens in the first two games, and you need to as far as the decisions go. Like Mass Effect, right? The Mass Effect 3 prequel stuff. You go through and make the choices, it kind of just sets it up how you would play it, and it takes a story.
Through your choices and all
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
So that's what the Dragon's Keep is, and it's quite extensive.
I'd like to do that, but I'm guessing there's some reading to be had.
What is cool about the Dragon's Keep is that once you actually, it's not even reading; it actually plays a story.
Oh.
See, what was cool for me and John, because it imports our saves, right? So I mean, we'll discuss this in a sec. We'll say 80% of our choices were already made.
Already made for you there.
And so it just played a story. It played a story with scenes and voice acting, and it plays it back to what you did.
Yeah.
And I thought Sean and I thought that was cool. That's
really neat.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, that's totally what I did.
Show you the text, but
it's kind of like telling like a legend, right, of what you did. Now the only thing is that it messes up some of your decisions. There was definitely things Sean and I did that were not recorded for whatever reason. So you have to go through and you just change it accordingly to.
You can adjust it.
Yeah, once the video is over, or you can even skip the video if you want. That's the whole. You can see all the choices that are available and decide what you want to do.
Oh, okay. So when you're going through this video, did it tell you did other choices than the one you did? Is that what you're saying? Didn't even mention it at all.
Kind of. It'll be like, this situation, and instead of killing such and such guy, you decided to do this. And where if killed the guy, it'd be like, and you just decided to kill this guy, and this happened. No. So it's kind of they make it obvious what you decide.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know it's really cool. I was more because after going through it, I noticed that there was a lot of choices that I didn't record. So when it takes some time, I mean, there's obviously going to be some important things that happen going into Inquisition. So Sean and I took the time to.
Yeah, didn't record, but you could still make those.
Yeah, yeah. But it becomes extensive. You change one choice, then it changes other choices. You got to go back and adjust, and so it's not.
So you have to start from the beginning.
It's probably even more complex than Mass Effect because there were so many sidelines and side stories in the Dragon Age game, especially in 1. 1 had so much shit going on. 2 is a lot easier. 2 is pretty simple, but so yeah, no, if you haven't done it and you want to play Dragon Age Inquisition,
how long does that take? Like
the keep
like
stuff?
When you were going through it?
I'd say a good half hour.
Oh really?
It took about 15 minutes or so.
Oh okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, It was pretty cool. It was definitely really cool.
So 15 to half an hour.
But it took me I spent a day or two nitpicking around the choices.
Yeah.
Before you actually export it to the Dragon Age servers. So. So, and along with that, so we've got the Dragon Age Inquisition hype train. Basically just that this game is being utterly hyped right now. Like people are saying that it's got more content than Skyrim, that it's got more game time playability than games like that.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
Exactly, that is hard to believe, but reviewers are like, nope, that's totally how it is. You get to certain parts of the game and you think that you've done this much, and then it's just like, holy fuck,
there's
so much more of this game. They BioWare totally changed their turned a leaf on this, and they put their heart into this one for sure.
I wish they kind of made it co-op. You can run on friends. That would be really cool.
I wish it was. They have a co-op mode.
Yeah, I saw
it. But I wish that like how it was with Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah,
you could run through the entire game playing with people
or with people,
and it'd be cool if Dragon Age was like that because it's based around a party, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be sweet if you could do the same thing.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you were to do that, the only difference is you just wouldn't have that tactical view. I think they would strip that because that would cause problems. Right?
Yeah, I wish they could make. Well, they did it with Baldur's Gate and it works, but it freezes
everybody.
It's hard, exactly. It's hard on PC because you have a master of the group, and only the master can pause it if that's how you have it set up.
Mm-hmm.
If BioWare could do like an Icewind Dale version of Dragon Age, where they build the game around a story but make it so that the characters aren't dependent on it's hard and it's a bit more old school, but because the characters in Mass Effect, right, it's your party members, they have their own story, right? Whereas if you just had only players like us having our characters, you wouldn't have that. It takes away from they're just whoever
kind of investing in these characters and learning about them. Yeah, I guess that's fair. And that's what some of the reviewers are saying, that you kind of become attached to them and learn and kind of learn
that's just
behavior and mannerisms, right?
Yeah, that's just how it is. But it'd be cool if they could do something. I don't know if maybe if I think what's it called? Divinity Sins is kind of a bit more of a take on that. You know, a 3D, you know, modern version of Baldur's Gate. So
Yeah,
I guess there is
Baldur's,
that.
and I heard about kind of like Diablo styles, but
so. It's I don't know. The reviews are already that it's amazing. It's getting 9s and 10s.
Man, yeah, I know. I've been looking at the reviews. I'm like the lowest is probably 8.8. That's probably the lowest.
Yeah, like they're basically saying this game's even better than Origins. Like it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think the story is like, but everything else just puts it over the top.
That's sweet. That's what saved Origins. Is the story was so fucking cool.
Oh really?
So I thought the gameplay was like. I mean, the gameplay was great, but like. There was
just nothing really.
Yeah, it was just the story was awesome. It was very, you know,
we'll
that epic story that they had in Baldur's Gate and that stuff, right, from BioWare. They put that into Origins. That's what started it. That's what made it so successful. So, and I'm sure the story in Inquisition is still gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Mm-hmm. I haven't played any of them, so I can't really base off of anything.
Yeah,
I think I'm just gonna go into it blind and.
The story in 2 was still good. The gameplay is what was lacking in 2, which was disappointing, but it sounds like they have like totally rectified that. It shouldn't be an issue in Inquisition. So all aboard the hype train. We got this is a cool note because a couple weeks ago Rockstar announced that the first person mode is going to be in GTA 5 in the remake. So that begs the question: is it going to be in online?
Yeah.
So I think Shauna has it asked here, like, is it going to be? But Jeff just confirmed the other day. Because I was asking, and Rockstar confirmed first person will be available online.
Really? Wow, that's going to change it.
I don't know how I feel about that, because it's almost going to turn it into like an open world shooter.
Yeah, it's going to be an FPS, right?
Yeah.
With guns and cars, right?
So...
Like, the third person aspect gave it a different type of flavor, right?
Yeah, it's just that
you don't see what's coming ahead of you, boom, you're dead.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Whereas now it's going to... Now you can't even tell what's coming at you, you're just going to get sniped and...
But it's obviously going to be optional. So I mean, I don't know. I bet you, Rockstar or GTA fans are probably still going to stick to third person and probably only use first person to shoot guns.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do that. Like they're going to split up here's your FPS mode, online mode, or here's your just regular.
Oh yeah,
like, I wonder how they're going to split that.
Yeah, they could.
Or is that an option? They're like, let's flip on FPS anytime.
Yeah.
Right, like. If you're running around, maybe when you go into aim, you go into first person.
Yeah, they're talking about settings for that too. That like when you're in first person, how does the game work and to tweak it, because the traditional Rockstar, the GTA game is like not meant for first person.
Exactly. If you tried doing first person with that, it would feel clunky.
Yeah, it would, so
broken.
That's why it's impressive they even have it in the game. Period.
So yeah, Well, and I changed my decision on it. I think we're gonna buy it.
That's so
Day
awesome.
One.
Man, we're gonna have some good multiplayer streams that game.
Yeah, I was gonna get Far Cry, but I had some reservations after reading some reviews, and they're saying it's good. It's nothing any monumental over. It's not anything different from number 3.
Yeah.
Like I never played 3, but I imagine it's really good. Imagine 4 is going to be good still, but I was like, I'll get 5 because I know I'm going to play with friends and have fun with that. And I don't have to invest in time into that game, whereas Far Cry I have to play that.
Yeah, exactly. Or even like go and read up about the other 2 and see what the other 3. Yeah, it's just bad timing.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Age, that's going to take time, and I'm still going to put time into Destiny. So.
Yeah, well, goodbye, girlfriend.
Yeah, we're breaking up next week. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
She's probably watching.
Don't tell her.
Oh man! All right, so I think that's all we got here for the talking points.
Sweet.
So there hasn't been too many other controversial things that I've heard of pop up in the community. So
no, not that on the top of my head.
It's all everything has been about
just new.
There's been a lot of content for people to play. Which is good.
Holy crap. So many games.
Next week, man. Next week is even bigger than last Tuesday was, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Next week is like the
this
absolute
is
fucking
blowing
bomb.
out of the park. You're dropping almost $300.
Yeah.
Because they're like $70 a piece.
Yep.
So
and these are last week because we had Master Chief Collection.
80?
Yeah. But like,
yeah.
What was the other game that came out last week? Assassin's Creed. It's still a big game, but like it's Assassin's Creed, right?
It's no GTA.
Exactly, that's just it.
Far Cry.
So
Dragon Age.
Next week, November 18th, we've got Grand Theft Auto 5, Dragon Age Inquisition, Little Big Planet 3, and Far Cry 4. Like,
shit.
Fuck my wallet in the
Nuke.
asshole. Just throw my wallet away. That's it. Those are all such big games.
It's not some POS release date. Or
this is 5 release.
This is 5.
5 at once, baby.
Dead.
I hope someone out there gets that. I really do.
Watch the Armory. Look up Armory. Merv.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fallout
3.
Classic. So, yeah, I already sunk in so much time with GTA 5, and I've got other friends who are just buying a PS4 to replay it, to continue playing online.
Yeah, no, it's a great feature that they're
it's sweet that that you can continue and just keep going, and they'll add stuff, and then if you've already played, you'll get more stuff. And I'm excited because now I can play through the first single player again. Sorry. And because I'm going to trade in my copy. I don't care.
Yeah, I should have before the value dropped. But,
yeah, fuck, I guess the volume should.
Stupid. But, yeah, and, maybe it'll be, finally we'll get to play some heists.
That should be on the news here. And I'm going to add that because I read about that. Rockstar released a tweet last week that said heists will be a part of the next update after launch.
Who knows when that's going to be?
That's what. But it has to. One would think it's got to. After launch, it's going to be a big. There's got to be a game update patch or something. If they hold true to that, it's got to be within a month. It's got to be. I'm saying heists will be here before New Year.
Yeah.
We will be playing heists before January 1st, 2015.
Yeah, you got to kind of give them credit too. I mean, they're not as. They don't have different studios working on it. It's just one Rockstar.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Well, they have different.
They have Rockstar right? North and South or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is just the North or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's not the other Rockstars helping to contribute.
Right.
So
it's pretty. They're pretty. Yeah, it's
diligent.
A pretty tight. Kind of like Bungie, right? Like it's.
Yeah.
It's that one studio and that's it. They don't got to do. They're not like Telltale now. We've got all these different offices, or EA's got all these, right? It's exactly.
Like Call of Duty, there's 3 different series, right?
Mm-hmm. So, it's it all makes sense now with all this new information coming out. You know that we're remaking it. It's definitely coming to PS4 and PC, and then the world lost its mind, right? And then we're adding a first-person mode. We've totally redone it. Like no one saw that coming, and so for them to just do all this stuff, and now that people are seeing the game. It makes sense that heists were probably put on the back burner, knowing all this stuff was coming out, and probably waiting to make sure it's going to come when the next gen hits.
Mm-hmm.
I know Sean was arguing with that vehemently to the fucking bitter end. That he thought it was only going to show up on next gen. The Rockstar also confirmed that in a tweet that heists will be coming to Xbox 360 and PS3, and it's coming to all versions of the game. But I can almost guarantee that they did it purposely now to wait until the remake was launched.
Yeah, because then a lot of people would have so much money.
Yeah, that really
all these stuff
adds to, it'll give the playing, because even though you transfer your character, and it's still the same game, right? Mm-hmm. So if you've played 100 hours of online, you're probably just like, well, it just looks nice now. Yeah. And so now that you've got a heist coming, okay, like you've got a whole dynamic of the game that's gonna be new. So, which is good for the remastered edition. That's what I'm gonna call it. They don't actually call it. It's not even called remastered HD. It's just called. It's just GTA 5 or PS4 and Xbox One.
That's smart. Like, why do you need to call it remastered.
I guess get rid of that useless
Yeah,
handle.
it's just GTA 5 for PS4. That's it.
Nice and clean.
That's smart.
Drop.
I'm glad they're actually doing that.
Just
I
call
mean,
it
not doing
Facebook.
the Facebook.
But
Yeah.
and then Dragon Age. I know Jeff's really big, excited for Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
I think he's buying Far Cry as well. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I think he's holding off.
Yeah, but it does look good. There's Far Cry will be being played by lots of people. A Little Big Planet. I thought about because I played the original one. I really liked it. It was a fun game. It's fun playing with friends too.
Yeah, he's kind of like losing touch with that kind of games. I mean, we had fun playing that Mario, the latest one.
Super Mario World on the Wii.
That's fun, but
yeah,
I'm not getting it just to play by myself.
Yeah,
it's just more of a multiplayer. I was thinking maybe I'll pick it up for Joe and we can play it together, but
yeah,
I don't know. It might just be pointless.
I do a lot of whatever. Little Big Planet definitely caters to a lot of female gamers, though. That's for sure. I've got a lot of female friends who love this game. Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
They think it's really cool. And kids too. Kids really like it.
Yeah.
So
it's really
it's widespread. This game, a lot of it,
Yeah, it's just really creative. Not as creative as Minecraft. Well, they're both different in their sense.
Not there's almost no game as creative as Minecraft.
Yeah.
Not in this day and age. But the
Yeah,
Little Big Planet 2, I've seen some people create some cool stuff in Little Big Planet.
Yeah, like a Street Fighter game. I'm like,
Yeah.
What? A racing game? I mean, no, I think it's just as creative, but they're still limited to what they can.
The audience actually doing it, right?
Yeah.
You've got a closed circle of people who probably play Little Big Planet where everyone on the face of the planet seems to play Minecraft right now.
Yeah, and then it's accessible on PC.
Everywhere, it's cheap, and every platform, mobile, just different.
I should show you a crazy video later about Minecraft. It's this guy who spent 2 years or so building a city.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah. He completely recreated a real city.
Is it a real city or just? I don't know. I think you're maybe right. Maybe.
Yeah, to a T and everything.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be like an architect or an
Man, I bet you that world folder's got to be like gigs.
I wish I could just try to put that in my folder.
You probably could if you can find it. But God, I bet you it's a massive.
I think it's only on the Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah, it was created for the Xbox.
Some guy on some server somewhere, he's probably just like, fuck, this one guy is taking up all the server room. That's awesome. Well, that's it.
Yeah, I think we rocked that out.
Yeah, no, the other two, they're cut.
Yeah.
They're just fucking.
You don't need.
They're never even here.
They're just more.
Fucking. This is the.
They're weighing us down.
The B&J podcast.
Just the important people here.
Exactly.
So let's close this out.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are getting back on a regular schedule. It's happening. We're trying. That's why we're here today to just keep with it. Or try.
Oh, exactly. We trying to stay committed. No matter how many people, even if it's just 1 or 0, we're putting a podcast.
Just someone, just like the TV in the background
for an hour. That's it.
Someone voices in. Well, thanks for watching. We won't do that. We swear.
No.
So thanks for tuning in. You can give us a follow on the various. We do this every time.
Yeah, so you should know this by now.
J14
but if you're
Gaming
new,
on Twitter, our YouTube channel.
Yeah, Google us.
Google it. J14 Gaming. It's everywhere.
Twitter, Twitch,
iTunes,
YouTube,
Facebook,
iTunes.
We don't actually have a Facebook group. Maybe we should get
we'll maybe do that. Maybe an Instagram one. Just all those social networks.
I wouldn't say Instagram. There's no
Nexus, Edmonton Online.
The Nexus.
What was it? MySpace.
Wow, man.
We'll just create our own. Where we do have our own website. We
We
do have our own website.
Yes, J14 Gaming. You can find everything there, actually. www.j14gaming.com.
The podcasts haven't been updated on there.
No, but you can find the YouTube channel and the Twitter. And
check out YouTube first.
On there. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next week.
Were we bringing the party
To you, the party! I forgot.
Oh.
Shit.